Thanks for joining us here, guys. We're here at Iron Hill for the PDGA National Tour event presented by JomezPro. I'm Matt Bell here, joined with
Double G, Garrett Gurthie. How y'all doing, everybody?
All right. So I believe this is the second national tour in Delaware for Iron Hill.
I believe so. I wasn't here last year, but well, let's get to it. Here's Ricky. He's at -11 going into the first round, or going into the third round, I'm sorry.
And then Eagle McMahon, who's a previous national tour winner, looking for number 2, I believe.
Yep. And Väinö Mäkelä. Sorry if I butchered the name, Väinö, but super cool kid from Finland, super up-and-comer.
And then Joel Freeman rounding out the card. He's been a runner-up before in a national tour event, so let's see if he can do one better here.
Yep, one of my teammates, always pulling for Joel.
Starting things off here with hole 1. Got a long 450-foot blind shot. Long turnovers. Get you there close, or
I'd say everyone's trying to throw a long fairway driver, something that's got a little turn on it, get around the corner, at least give them a shot to get up and down for their 3.
yeah. Anybody with a world-class sidearm can also get close enough.
Or lefty, they're trying to get it into that cubby for a look at it too. Ricky looks like he's throwing a, what, fairway?
Yeah, I think so. And there's definitely more 2s on this hole than I would expect on the weekend.
Right. I feel like a lot of people are going a little bit aggressive on hole 1 because the rough up towards the end, towards the green, is a little bit thinner than most places. The rough isn't so bad here, I feel like.
And whatever disc Väinö's throwing here, he's got this thing dialed. He got it the first 2 rounds. He got it in the rain. Yeah. Didn't let it flip over.
Looks like he threw that one a little bit wider than he wanted.
Freeman.
Joel Freeman, one of Colorado's finest players here.
Looks like he's throwing one of these Star Destroyers. I actually helped him pick these out in the factory in California. He's throwing it all over the place.
Got 2 Colorado guys on the card.
Man, go Broncos.
Yeah.
Beautiful sidearm with a roll.
Over Colorado.
Sit down.
Eagle McMahon.
He's still going to like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime Eagle gets a chance, it seems like he loves the hyzer flip-up sidearm. And he throws it well.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely established himself the last couple years with one of the better sidearms on tour.
I think that was Väinö, maybe?
It was, yeah. He's going to be edge of circle.
I seen him warming up in practice, and man, he's got a really good putt.
From about 45.
That's a tough putt from, first hole, you want to get off. You don't really want to go too crazy. Ricky just tossing it up for easy par. Oh, he thought he had it.
That's tough.
I didn't expect that out of Eagle. I thought he was going to slam that one in there.
Yeah, nerves could be a little bit of a play in this one, and, that extra pressure that's on the lead card.
Yeah, well, I got a little praise on our card. We all went birdie. Me, Conrad, and 2 other guys that were on our card. We all went 2-2, 2-2 to start our round on that hole.
That is amazing.
Hole 2 here. One of the shorter par 3s. Really tough. Very technical. I throw a thin hyzer line through this one. Try to miss the trees on the left and the right.
Yeah, there's one tree in the middle, and the inside line is going to get you there the cleanest, but it's also gives you a chance to kick left if you barely touch it, which sends you into an area where it's really easy to bogey. So a lot of people opt to take it to the right side of that tree, where you do kind of have to get through a few trees, but it is a safer line. See Joel taking that line. Caught the tree, but he's going to avoid the bogey by doing that.
Yeah, making majority of the distance here is really good. Because if you get caught up on one of these early trees, you're definitely having to scramble. Eagle throwing a nice hyzer line. That's appears to be about 10 feet outside the circle, so he's going to give himself another opportunity. Oh, got a bad skip and roll. That was pretty unfortunate. It looked like it was skipping towards the basket in the direction, and he got a bad roll. Joel throwing his whale. He's got a little work left, but nothing he can't handle.
We've seen Ricky do this before.
Oh, ooh. It wouldn't have surprised me, really.
Nah. Gave it a good chance. And I'm wondering if Väinö and Albert played their practice rounds together. They both threw that same shot nice and low, which if you do end up hitting a tree, it's not going to kick you too far away.
Smart decision making. Eagle with a nice putt.
All right.
I'm sure he was really wanting that one after missing the first one on hole one.
So to start this round, I believe we had 7 players within 2 strokes to start the final round.
I believe so. It was super tight, bottlenecked at the top for sure.
Yeah, so every one of these throws out here today is going to be really important.
Joel nice up and down with the little bit of distance he left him. Ricky with a solid putt. Just trying to play smooth. Not make many mistakes out here is key, especially in the beginning.
All right, moving on to hole 3. We got a new pin position for this one this year. It plays about 80 feet longer. And then it's got a little bit of a creek on the left with a hillside that makes the putting on this one, you got to think about it a little more.
Definitely a tricky hole. You don't want to be too far to the right. You don't want to be too far to the left. You want to be straight down the middle to give yourself a shot at a birdie. And Eagle throwing a sidearm here. If you can get past that hill, he's in prime position to get up and down for his birdie. He's just got to execute a nice upshot.
Yeah, it's as good of a sidearm as you'll see on this hole.
100%. Ricky's doing the roller. That's the play I like to do here. And put you pretty prime position. As long as you pass that last corner where the spectators are, if you get caught up over there, you don't got nothing. So these guys are just really trying to make the corner and give themselves a shot down towards the basket, which is still another tough shot with the creek on the left-hand side. Not OB, but just very difficult to get a stance down there and, 12 feet elevation to the basket.
Mm-hmm. Väinö is coming off a good showing from Worlds. He got 20th at Worlds, and then prior to that, he's coming off an A-tier win from the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour.
Yeah, this kid's definitely up-and-comer. He's got great personality. I got to meet him on the putting green for a little bit, and really like the characters. The guys came to get their spot for the USDGC, and that's what they're trying to do here and get their last qualifying spots before they go back home.
Yeah, I know that was on the back of a lot of players' minds coming into this event. It's one of the last chances to qualify.
Yep. Now the rest are going to be on Monday qualifiers.
I believe there's one more event to qualify in Virginia.
Awesome. Well, if you're not qualified and you're trying to go, make sure you're there.
It might be West Virginia, but I know it's the weekend of the Pro Tour in Vermont. There's a qualifier.
Ricky throwing his pig here. Great play. You land anything flat, sidearm, it's going to hook up to the right and finish good for you. Eagles jump putting a putter from here. Wow. Not many people probably did that this weekend.
No, that was the easiest 3 I saw.
And that's what you don't want to happen is go for the putt and now you have 18, 20 feet uphill.
Joel's no stranger to death putts. Neither is Eagle being from Colorado.
Used to those hills. Oh,
yeah.
Hills, mountains. We call them hills in Florida.
They got mountains in Colorado.
All right, cool.
Yeah. And sometimes even when you do miss those putts early in the round, but you're able to make the comebacker, it can be a big confidence boost.
For sure. It really gives you the feel of like, okay, I'm ready for the next one. Even if I leave it outside the circle, you know, I just made this nice long putt uphill to save my par. It's time to go do some work.
Yeah, he didn't get the birdie, but he's got to be feeling good after that one.
For sure. Hole 4 here, 675 feet, par 4. A lot of people are doing a roller, landing it down right here on the ground, trying to get it in this prime location. A lot of people are trying to come up a little right to have a nice anhyzer or a hyzer look for a lefty. Pretty difficult hole here. I didn't really score well on it this weekend. Let's see how these guys do it. Wow, what a beautiful sidearm.
That is not easy to do, is push that sidearm long on this hole.
Yeah, that was a monster sidearm. Ricky doing a roller. That looks like a little wide.
Yeah, it's not the safest play on this hole, but it will get you in the best position if it works out for you.
Yeah, I like to get majority here, so I like to do the roller, and even if I'm going through the woods, I like to try to get down there.
So he didn't get as much distance as he'd like, but he is in the best position to attack so far.
Yep, he's got a straight line to the basket, while the other players are going to be in scramble mode. Looks like he's throwing a D3 or something.
Yeah.
That's a smart play.
Yeah, that'll be great position.
Yep. Nice hyzer flip down the lane. It's all about the execution of the second shot here.
Wow. Nice hit. Nice job.
Well, pretty forgiving for where it could have been.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of hills, Iron Hill is actually the tallest hill in Delaware. Is what they say. It's at 324 feet above elevation.
The Matt Bell fun fact of the day.
That's it. There is a taller point in Delaware, but it's not a hill, so it's technically the highest hill in Delaware.
Heard. Looks like he's trying to throw it really thin here to get through some trees, and that's what happens when you try to throw the disc thin and try to get through a bunch of trees. If you do hit a tree, it's definitely reversing on you, and I think Eagle knew that may have happened if he hit a tree, but Ricky with a nice out.
Yep, that's what the roller will do for you. It'll get you the distance to where you do have a chance to scramble.
And keep in mind it's the par 4, so you get the majority of the distance down there, and you might have something through the woods like Ricky did, and gives himself an opportunity. Väinö, I think he's putting with PA1s. Good bid. From where Joel's putting, it's downhill a little bit. Ricky's got a slight downhill putt. Just up and over.
And that's a great start for Rick. You know, all these holes are important at Iron Hill, but I feel like starting off good on these first four is really important for being able to put a good round together. Thank you to all our Patreon supporters, the SloMez Squad, FollowFlight Fam, Founders Club, and the August Custom Pledges from Grip Equipment, Liam Barnes, Nancy Hamilton, Nico. Your monthly support makes the coverage possible. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure y'all go to Jomez, subscribe, like, and follow them on their Instagram, their Facebooks. They do a lot for us, and we're very privileged to be sitting here doing some coverage for our first times. Another fun fact of hole 5, super hard par 5, 780 feet. This one you want to get about halfway down the fairway and then try to do the rest from there.
Yeah, you could actually consider the first 4 holes of this course moderately open, where you actually get to watch your disc fly for a little bit. But here we're really getting into the teeth of things where you got to be absolutely accurate to play.
Here I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying to do a hyzer flip up straight where it's going to skip flat with something not too aggressive, maybe a fairway driver, a mid-range even. Looks like Joel might be going like mid-range maybe.
Yeah, or fairway driver.
Yeah.
Something just to get in the middle where they have a chance at birdie. You can see Eagle drifted off into the woods left, so if he doesn't do really something special on his next one, he's going to be playing for par.
And I mean,
That's up there.
he got some distance. It doesn't really justify like on the tape as much, but getting down there a ways cuts off a lot. Eagle's going to do a sidearm roller. Really good play to try to get some more distance. Thin is really good. Some of these
special.
Yeah, some of these plays you can't even do a backhand.
Board. Did I just wreck somebody? No, you're good. I screamed, otherwise you probably would have. Oh, you're throwing risk around here.
Seems like the players are having fun, interacting with each other. It's always good.
Oh, yeah. Väinö's so far up there. He just, didn't quite get clear of the trees. He might be able to scramble a birdie.
For sure. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's going to have to settle for a good up and down there for par.
Rickster throwing a sidearm, mashes it. And that's really what you want to do is just break off as much distance as you can in 2 to try to give yourself that easy birdie look. He's looking at an eagle look. Easy birdie hop. Looks like Joel might be throwing his infinite exodus just to get out of jail here, and really good play.
Oh, yeah.
Nice out. Coming in a little wide, but still have a look.
Yeah. Joel and Väinö making the impossible possible. They both got good looks for birdie.
Gotta miss it. All right, good rock.
Yeah.
Should have no problem getting up and down for his par. Ricky for eagle. He turned it a little too much, but nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, coming off a second place finish at Worlds, Ricky is looking to take this one down.
He's having a solid year so far, and we'll see how it pans out.
Yeah, he's going to pick up another one on eagle here, and man, that's huge going into the rest of this course.
Any strokes you can pick up is going to be ideal out here because they don't come easy.
No. And as we mentioned before, we got, you know, the entirety of the chase card and a couple more guys who are within striking distance. So
nice putt by Joel. If you look at his focus when they had that close-up, he's really dialed in today. I could see it. He's coming to play. I feel like he's going to scratch up a really good round today for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Joel's
ready.
His energy looks really good. And Ricky's staying calm as ever. Nice smile to the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle definitely wanted to birdie this one for sure. I think everyone did, but that's what happens when you get off the fairway just a little bit.
All right, coming into hole 6 here. There's a line of trees at about 400 feet that the drone's gonna fly through right here, and so you really just want to set up position to be able to make that gap and hopefully have a chance for getting a 3 here.
Yep, you want to make that corner and give yourself a shot. You do have a row of trees that play as blockers, so nothing's really given as a birdie bonus here. That's going to give Ricky probably a really good location to throw a sidearm. That's a great drive. Wow.
All right, great shot from Eagle.
2 in a row. 2 great drives.
You might have seen a little caution tape there. We had a hornet's nest on the ground. That's a common thing out here at Iron Hill.
Yeah.
But the locals do a great job of taping them off and keeping people safe.
Yeah, I just got a hornet this morning, right in my hand.
Yep. Wow, Joel throwing one of the best drives you could ask for, as long as he's clear of that line of trees.
He's got a pretty good flip game, so he might be able to have something there as well. Man, they all, oh gosh, that looked money.
Yeah, there's just a couple trees there on that corner that you need to either get around or get inside of. And
it goes to show you how tight this course is. It kind of looks open from the tee a little bit, but there's some sneaky trees in there as well. Oh, right in the middle.
Yeah. Rolled away from that hornet area, thankfully.
Ricky throwing his KC AVR.
Yeah, so he threw his drive almost.
He's trying to get it up over the rock.
Too far, sets him up for the perfect backhand.
Money.
Great shot.
Eagle gets to throw the standstill. Oh, he came up a little short, and that's what happens with those rocks.
Yeah, it seems like no matter what you do, if you don't get over those rocks, it's going to leave you edge of circle.
Edge of circle all day. I got hit there the first round and kicked me about 10 feet back. Didn't get up and down.
Yeah, it'll force you to make a putt. And
ooh, that was so close. Way to go, Väinö. I thought you were going to birdie that from being in the rough.
Man, that's what'll happen on this hole. If you don't get your upshot up by the basket, it's going to leave you with the tester.
It was about the same distance. I missed mine from, unfortunately, his was a little bit more in the basket than mine was, but still not something he wanted.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens on this next hole. You know,
Yep.
Joel's finally getting on the board. Väinö is waiting to get on the board, and this is a hole that you want to be under par going into it because it is tough. It's two-stroke swings all day, birdies and bogeys.
This is probably the tightest par 3 of them all. To get the bird, you have to miss probably 100 trees.
Yeah.
I was able to sneak one down there pretty good and have a look. But if you have a sidearm, a lot of people are going to go with the sidearm play here.
Yeah, this gap can't be more than 14 feet, I would say.
Yeah, I don't think 2 cars can go by through the lane for sure. That's not bad. Give you a look.
Joel smoking his gator, it looks like.
Super flat top gator. Very good utility disc that he uses a lot. And Eagle just throwing these amazing hyzer flip-up sidearms. Not the best result, but he'll still have a look. He's good at draining those long putts.
All right, Väinö. Let's get it going here. He made initial gap.
Just gotta miss
That's
that
huge.
next one. That's the tree everyone gets.
Yeah, that's a tree to miss. And you can see Eagle and Joel went to the left of that tree, which I feel like is the tutorial line. You get left of that tree and it'll drift back on the pin. But unfortunately, they caught some late trees there.
Yeah. Väinö just putting it close to get up and down.
Safety first from Joel there.
Just over the top.
Rick's rolling now. All
Got the
right.
fist pump. Väinö, nice focus. Needs to pick up the pace.
It looks like with that birdie, Rick's probably pulled well ahead of the field. He's no stranger to Iron Hill. He's been here before. He's done it.
He's feeling good about, 5 in a row after starting off 2 pars. I wouldn't feel any better. I mean, hole 8, par 5, 670 feet. This is another tight one. If you don't get up on the plateau, you're probably not going to get your birdie. The rough is super tight off the left and right here of any of the holes. I'd say this is probably the worst rough. Ricky's just going to try to throw one up there and get it to flip. Beautiful throw. Wow. That's probably one of the best shots I've ever seen here.
Yeah, that's the dream drive right there.
For sure. He's probably got a 200-foot sidearm approach to the basket. Joel throwing a Star Destroyer, flicking one up there. Hopefully skips flat. There you go. And there's not really great footing here on your second approach. There's rocks on the ground, but, we're at Iron Hill, and we're going to see who throws the best at any kind of shot. So, kind of surprised to see who's going to be in the action.
Oh, yeah. And even after great drives like that, that didn't kick him to the worst spot. If you want to be competitive at Iron Hill, you got to prepare to throw these standstill shots here 200-300 feet.
Yeah, like
If you want to stay in the game.
Eagles probably got like 400 to go from where he's at, and he did a standstill. But it's par 5, so you can still get up and down for your birdie. You just got to make way.
Oh, he's got a great line through there.
Nice flick.
He made that gap look more open than it is.
Yeah.
if you're not where Väinö is, it's usually a little tighter to try and get through there.
Joel flicking his whale. Or maybe gator. Definitely gator.
Thank you.
Great shot. That should give him a lane right towards the basket. Ricky, siren and a pig. He hits it hard. And wow. He's going to have a look at an eagle here.
Oh, yeah. He knows what that one meant.
I bet there wasn't probably more than 5 or 6 looks at eagle here on this one. That's a great throw. You see he's so stoked.
Oh, yeah.
Joel back on the hyper focus.
And you can see the tournament director was right there to give Ricky a high five after that one. He was ready.
Hey, yeah, I mean, what's better than seeing someone just pure your course that you made and made so tough and difficult over the years. Thanks, Jimmy, for all your hard work. Really fun course.
That should be good enough for Väinö to make it from there.
Sweet. Nice shot, Eagle.
Joel opting for the layup.
Väinö wants this one. There we go. Way to get on the board. Scratch that before the front 9. That's always nice to get back to even or under par. Ricky for eagle, man.
That is amazing.
5 birdies and an eagle. How nice is that to be 7 under after parring your first 2 and going into hole 9?
Man, that's huge out here because these holes only seem to get tougher coming down the stretch, so you really want to get on the board early to make it easy on yourself.
What's up, guys?
As you can see, we got a lot of shifting going around. We got myself and Simon locked up in 3rd, and you can see Garrett making a charge.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just don't know how far. We want to make sure that you guys like and subscribe once again to JomezPro and stay following, as they got some awesome footage always, and make sure you're always on the lookout for your next JomezPro production. Hole 9 here, par 4, 555 feet, super tight. Here I want to get off the fairway. I want to go attack a little bit more than I should, just because I feel like the rough isn't so bad here. Looking for a nice long draw anhyzer. Ricky's coming in a little tight, but he's getting through everything.
Oh, what a kick.
Wow.
That should be good for another birdie.
It's just going his way right now.
Oh,
He's loving it.
He knows it. A couple other guys to mention that are, pushing to get into that top 5 is Albert Tom, who's another great player from Estonia. And he's also coming off another win right before Worlds.
Yeah, Albert's a good guy. He's very talented sidearm and backhand. We also got another guy, Matt Bell, coming up in the mix. So
yeah,
you gotta watch out.
Philo, who I was playing with as well, he was keeping it clean with a couple birdies on the front 9, which was good enough to push him into that contention bracket.
Yeah. At this point in my round, I'm at 6 under. So I said I wanted to make a move today. Yeah, I'm trying to put one together. Stay away from the bogeys. Ooh, Joel throwing that destroyer again. Not too bad of a drive. Just gonna keep him in the middle. Oh, beautiful flick. Go in.
Yeah. Váinö's focus, man, it's second to none. Watching him play, it's pretty inspiring.
I agree with you. Joel flicking something super overstable. Well, good bounce towards the basket, but looks like he's gonna leave himself a outside the circle putt.
I think he just got in there.
Just got inside? Okay.
Yeah.
Looked pretty close.
But he's going to need to make one for his par.
Eagle making some distance. That's what you want here. Great out.
Making things happen.
Yeah. If your scramble game is good, you might want to come play.
Yeah. Rick, a little bummed he didn't go back-to-back eagles there.
Bummer, but nice tap in for birdie.
He certainly had an opportunity.
Tap in birdie for eagle too, pretty much. Eagle, way to close out the front 9 with 2 birdies to get him back to 14 under.
Yeah, and at this point,
Nice
Rick and
putt by
Eagle
Cole.
have first and second locked in, and everybody else is forced to play for third at this point.
You never know, though. That back 9's pretty tough, Bill. Nice putt.
It is. I mean, this course, you know, you can feel like you're in complete control like Rick is right now, and then things can change in an instant here. Oh, we got a star frame. Is that
Bam.
we doing donations? I don't know who we're going to
Right.
do it for
We
today.
want to thank the JomezPro Founders Club. Thanks for being a part and subscribing to JomezPro. All you guys are awesome for staying tuned and always keeping up on your newest and greatest disc golf videos. So be sure to subscribe if you want to keep following the best disc golf quality videos in disc golf.
Yeah, we want to thank our Patreon subscribers especially for making this footage possible. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in for the back 9.
Yep, coming soon.